Hello traders, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I want to show you how to analyze and predict the next candlestick. So I have already taken some trade. So this time I want to also take some trade. So I will explain all the trades that I took. So I go with buyers here because this is a zone. So we see the candle have crossed the zone. This candle, we call it decision point candle. They break the zone and we see sellers movement toward the zone and the rejection, and the trend is up. So I think the next candle here should be a bullish candle. That is why I go with buyers. So I think that is the last trade. I was doing some compounding, although I did not plan to compound any trade. Just want to take normal trade, but I started from a $20 trades, from 20, and then I started compounding. Started to compound my trade. Some of them, some of them which I am not sure about the trade, I had to use a normal fixed account, fixed balance to trade. So I start compounding, compounding, compounding. So I think this one I used a fix starting from $20. This one also I used $20. I also use $20 because some of the trade are not perfect. So I don't want to waste my balance. So I have to use normal fixed account, a fixed balance to trade it, to take the trade. So right now I'm going to go through all the trade, then I will explain some of the trades. Okay. So here, the reason why I go with buyers, sellers here was because we have a downtrend, right? This is a downtrend, lower highs and lower low. Where is the next level of reversal? We have so many reversal here. We have a reversal here as well. So either the market reverse from this zone or the market reverse from this zone. So I draw the first line in case the buyers continue to the next one. Then the second line is actually here. So then if you observe what the market did, the market already reversed using this zone. The market already reversed using this zone. So as the market reverse, again we see a small green candle. This small green candle, we shouldn't expect next candle to be a green candle. Okay, it should be seller's candle, not a green candle. So I go with sellers because if this is going to be a green candle, it should be a strong candle. So I go with sellers immediately because this candle is very weak. And according to the price movement, we have the the first resistance, this should be the second resistance. So then I took another trade again. I think this is the second, no, this is the second trade. Yes, this is the second trade. The second trade here, the reason why I go with buyers, why I go with sellers was because of reversal. Okay, you see the market is going up and the buyers stop at this level, sellers enter. From the same level, the buyers continue. If you check on the left side, you see that there's no candle that's close inside the zone. So we only have the spike below the zone, meaning the sellers are trying to escape the zone, but they finally escape the zone. You see this candle close below the two lines. So sellers continue. Now, when the sellers again continue and then retrace and close below the two lines, we see some bullish retracement. The first candle got rejection from the zone, second candle got rejection and closed inside the zone. So I decided to go with sellers on the next candle. So that is why I go with sellers on the next candle. Okay. I think this is the second trade, the third trade. Yes, this is the third trade. So the same thing that I took there, the same analysis I did here is the same analysis I did here as well. Okay, because we have the bullish trend, we have the bullish trend. So the buyer stop here, the market reverse and continue. Now the sellers again cross the level and pull back to that same zone. When they pull back to that same zone, the candle closes exactly at the zone. So we expect sellers to enter the market. So that is why I go with sellers on the next candle. And the fourth trade I took here, is it fourth trade? Yes. This is the fourth trade. The fourth trade, I went on the left side and then I draw a zone. Okay. I draw a zone on the left side, this zone and this zone. You see the market, the way the market is reversing. So market reach this point, reverse. Then crossover, market also reach this point, reverse. So which means there's a zone here. So definitely, once the sellers come to that zone with a rejection, that means the buyers will enter on the next candle. So that is why I go with sellers. That's why I go with buyers on the next candle. Okay, I think after this trade, this was the that is 269. So this was the fifth trade. So here, the same thing, the same thing, the same thing, the same analysis. So you see so many reversal here, so many reversal here. Okay, so and what happened? Here we have the bullish movement, that is the buyer's movement. They stopped here and then market reverse. That same point, the market still continue. So I draw a zone from that level, then I check on the left side. I saw the market reverse multiple times on this zone. So the first approach, the market reached the level the buyers entered. Second time, the buyers also entered. So which means this is a zone. So from this zone, we see some buyers entry. That is why I go with buyers on the next candle. And I think this is the sixth trade. This is the sixth trade. See the same thing, the same thing, the same analysis, like the same zone trading. So here we have the bullish trend toward the upside. They stop at this point and reverse. From that same point, we see buyer's entry, and again we see seller's entry. That same point, we see buyer's entry, you see seller's entry. So market is still consolidating around this zone, and they finally find its way to the upside. So when the market continues to the upside, we have the buyers and the sellers again visit the zone. Look at the candle closed below the zone. So I take the opportunity to go with buyers on the next candle. That is why I go with buyers. Okay. So that is the sixth trade. I think we have the we have two. I think the seventh trade and this. I haven't explained these two trade. So this one also, if you check on the left side, we have the bearish trend toward the downside, the market reverse, and the market still continue for a while. So we have this point, the level of reversal. So immediately I find out the the market has crossed, the sellers has crossed the zone, which is right here. The sellers has crossed the zone. So we see the buyers retrace. After sellers cross the zone, we see the buyers retrace. So immediately the buyers retrace, then we see rejection and the candle close at the zone. So I expect the next candle to be a bearish candle. That is why I go with sellers on the next candle. So I think this is the last trade. I think I've explained this trade. Yes, I've explained this trade. So this is the last trade. The last trade, I also draw a zone. Also draw a zone here. So many reversals are around this zone. Then if you observe very well, you will see that these two lines I've drawn is a perfect zone where the market should reverse. Okay. So because the first time the market already reversed, because after these sellers break the level, we see some retracement, sellers enter. Now, after the buyers break the level, we see some retracement, the buyers enter. So the sellers again still continue to the downside. That means once the buyers continue again and break the level, and sellers again continue to break the level, here the market should reverse. But see what happened. A Marubozu candle above the zone. That is why sellers entered on the next candle. Marubozu candle above the zone, so sellers entered on the next candle. If this is not a Marbozu, the buyers will continue. So Marbozu close above the zone, that is the candle close at the high. So the market should reverse to the downside. So that is why I go with sellers. Okay. So those are the 9 trade I took. Those are the 9 trades I took, starting from $20. So $20 now, my balance is $1,057. So very simple analysis. The perfect way to trade on zone. The perfect way to trade on zone. The perfect analysis that you should be doing when you are trading on zone. So these are very simple. Same thing, you can apply the same method in the forex. You can apply the same method in forex trading on zone, like supply and demand zone. Okay, if you look at this trade very well, some of my analysis here are based on supply and demand zone. Supply and demand zone using the reversal zone. Supply and demand zone. If you check the first trade, you will see that this is supply and demand zone. Like we have the um, drop, base, drop. So we have the supply zone here. So that is why the market reverse, drop, base, drop. This also rally, base, rally. So I have the demand zone. This also drop, okay, drop, base, drop. So it's a perfect zone. The zone work here as a demand but fake, but sellers break the level, so it's not strong enough. So now the market now facing the level, so the market should reverse. And here, rally base rally. So that is a demand zone. That's a demand zone, but according to the price movement, sellers will enter. This rally base rally, that's a demand zone, but according to the price movement, sellers will enter. Same analysis. This also drop base drop. No market has faced the level, only rejections. But this time, the candle touched the zone. So definitely, I'm expecting a downtrend, a seller's candle. Here, rally base rally, that is a demand zone. So we have the buyer's entry here just for 1 minute. So the market couldn't stay long and continue to downside. And here, rally base rally, that's the demand zone. You can see the market stop at the zone, then continue to the upside. And here, rally base rally. So there's the demand zone, so buyers continue to the upside. So this is how you trade perfectly on zone. So if you like my video, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.